Elon Musk is wading back into the 2024 race for the White House. The tech mogul today hosted Democratic candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. for another Twitter Spaces event. This one went a lot smoother than the glitch-filled talk with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. But some listeners complained it had a slow start of a different kind. Kennedy spent most of the first half hour praising Musk for his supporting of free speech instead of talking about his campaign policies. And this event today comes as Musk's Twitter predecessor, Jack Dorsey, is throwing his support behind Kennedy. NewsNation's Joe Khalil has the latest for us tonight on RFK Jr.'s talk with Musk. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Elizabeth. And look, realistically, not a whole lot of people are giving Robert F. Kennedy Jr. a serious shot to win the Democratic nomination and unseat President Biden to be the nominee in 2024. Even many of his own family, the Kennedy family, have disavowed him for controversial anti-vaccine views. But what he got today with that conversation with Musk was a platform and a chance to really introduce himself to voters. He's got the name, but Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is far from the Democratic powerhouse that many in his family were. His long-shot campaign for the Democratic nomination for president got its biggest platforms today, an hour-long town hall event on Sirius Radio.
We cannot afford not to negotiate about this stuff.
And a Twitter Space event hosted by Elon Musk.
As soon as I get into office, I'm going to issue an executive order forbidding the federal agencies, whether it's NIH, whether it's the CIA, the FBI, from participating in any efforts to censor speech.
The centerpiece of his platform, restoring honesty to government. RFK Jr. claims corporations and government agencies work together to monopolize the economy and censor citizens. He did create distance between himself and President Biden on at least one issue today: national defense and the war in Ukraine.
He has surrounded himself with neocons who believe that the collapse of the Soviet Union meant that the United States had to earn the ability to rule the world for the next 100 years or so. I think that we had a significant role in provoking the Russians to invade Ukraine.
Kennedy describes himself as an environmentalist and a pro-Second Amendment Democrat. Thus far, his poll numbers are surprisingly better than expected. A Real Clear Politics average of polls shows Kennedy above 15% in many of them. But Kennedy's baggage may be too much to overcome. He's long been known for his staunch anti-vaccine views, espousing controversial, unsubstantiated claims that vaccines cause autism and other health issues among children. Views the vast majority of scientists and immunologists deem false. Most within the Kennedy family have long disavowed RFK over these very beliefs. And Elizabeth, this was a coincidence, but I thought it was really fascinating. 55 years ago today, RFK Jr.'s father, Bobby Kennedy, was assassinated with gun violence, and he made it a point today to bring that up and make the point that he is a pro-Second Amendment Democrat who is against restrictions on guns, despite his own family's history. Elizabeth?
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.